spectacular and scenic venue in all of college football and perhaps in all of sport. The Rose Bowl in Pasadena, also home to the UCLA Bruins. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. And here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Will take over 1st and 10. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to scramble. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Fake spike, now he'll throw it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right down the middle. He's got it. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Man, what makes this offense so difficult to defend is they've got receivers that have speed and that can separate. On the first drive of the game, they found a soft spot in the middle of the field, and they took advantage.
Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bruins moving the chains on the ground, and they've had some great running backs there. Some have flown under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, guys like Jonathan Franklin. And listen, you can always find elite recruits and great playmakers out there in the Golden State.
Making side adjustments here. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to get outside. At the 20, he's got space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Quarterback keeps it. He breaks the tackle. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
On first down from their own 22, they'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, just nowhere to go there. And it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it. So he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Kinsey. Got it in the middle, it's Thurman. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Come on, man.
They can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
We thinking that I'm wrong with something.
Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on.
Damn.
That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Bruins in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their heads start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Can't get him to the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Talk to God on site. changing on me like my heart ain't right.
They've got to come up with a big
Want to
play on
take
this
my life.
3rd and long.
Like young boy, I'm
Off the RPO complete.
if I die tonight,
Tackled right at the 43-yard
I'm
line,
right here
and
on
this
your
knee didn't let
side.
him sniff that first down marker. And the
I'm
Bruins looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Damn.
And they get
Let's
to
see
it
circle
and
break off.
sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Looking for a man, it's Kinsey. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. That's the
Yeah,
end
I
of the
can get
period,
enough
and it's
too.
UCLA in the
I
lead.
turn around, I
We've
beat
moved
it
one of the
down.
best.
She said
Let's
she
have a
won't
look
go
at our
so long,
game
go ahead,
summary.
10 minutes. She said,
They are
two.
lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd.
And I thought you hitting it bad.
So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Finds his man. It's Lewis. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up
I'm
a
in
few.
there, too.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off the play fake.
Oh.
Deep downfield. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect. This is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
On the run from inside his own 5. They bring him down, but not
And let me
before
find
a
out about
really
it.
good return sets up this
Don't drop me,
offense
then
in
I'll
solid
pop me.
field position. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him.
It's a fumble on the play. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
And what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce, right back to the offense.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Burrell. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
On target to the left. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Love what they did there, putting the big fella in the slot, letting him use his ability to get downfield and create some space and find the soft spot in the zone.
No doubt. You got the big fella in the slot, so you get your matchup. You know it's zone coverage. You know you can put it up out there, let him go make a play. That is a recipe for success, finding that matchup and exploiting it.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Looking downfield, it's Kinsey. Spits it out to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Clay. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bruins headed quickly to the line. They'll try the run. Got the first down and still on his feet. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Quick strike complete. Got enough space. Touchdown Bruins. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. Looking to scramble. Shakes off the defender. Breaks into the open. Another. And runs through another guy. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Bringing the heat. Moving out to the right. Rolling on the run. He's got it inside the 30.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
Half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up.
Nice
They
when
got
she
it down to
did
the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Kinsey. Makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes
What is
it
going
to
on,
the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Houston.
Oh, yeah.
The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. They'll run play action. Dances away to buy time. Let's it fly.
Bro, why he didn't throw with him? He just standing there.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering
No,
at the right time, right
about my
before the
nigga.
half. Close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on
No,
fire.
I'ma spin about my nigga. When she get here. I'm not really looking nice when she get here.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22.
They chop it if he has. I got a problem with me.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield.
Huh?
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they come up with a
I need to
big
see that,
play
bro.
to
How did
make
he
sure
catch that
no more
program,
points go
bro?
on the board before the end of the half.
Hey, some defensive backs just have a way of finding the
They're not
football.
gonna show a
He's
replay?
starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Houston.
How did he get that, bro? How did he get that, bro?
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Dropping back, it's Kinsey. He's going to let it go. It's a big stride inside the 10. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime updates.
UCLA 21, Houston 14.
And the Bruins will kick it off to start the second half.
This one away.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Offense will take over 1st and 10.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Uncorks one to the middle.
Bro, why can't we catch pick, bro? Get right at it, bro. This nigga didn't even attempt it.
Second down coming up.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the 3rd quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside. to get it done. That time the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Back to throw. It's Kinsey. Steps away to find some room. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
How about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. Just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the...
I say foul, nigga. They ain't let me in this bitch in that little minute, and I'm booting up with all my niggas, and I'm told up. Young boy, that got you fucked up. I'm like, this, that, bitch, get off my dick now. Get mad and get your bitch gone. I'm a little young boy and I'm rich now. Telling the nigga to my stream, stop playing with me, bitch. No gunners laying with me, bitch. You know, social media, I wasn't talking to your bitch or ugly ass bitch. You disgusting, man. Y'all niggas make me sick.
Nice return for the touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock.
Boy, they got you.
They're up by a field goal over Ole Miss. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback moving. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
To the air, it's Kinsey. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
It is so hard as a defender to have to stop that big fella from catching the corner route, right? He already has great size and long arms, and he can jump. So what do? I mean, you're not trying to create pass interference and a penalty, but that's just a size mismatch, and the offense took advantage.
And this is
I remember when they did that. Don't play left, I play it babe now. She fuck with the op, she cannot be my babe now.
From the gun, he leads it with the back.
Man, the evolution
Too ahead of my time, I'm overdue. That's what they eat about.
Running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Under fire. And that is interception number 3 on
I'm
the
steady
day.
screaming, gang, baby. Granny's grand, baby. Right, 300 bands later. I still ain't dropping y'all unite. They say let Tim the biggest. I'll
Coming
step
out of
on
the
that
tunnel in
boy,
the
don't
third
do no
quarter, this
fighting.
quarterback now is really struggling with his
Fuck the
decision
industry,
making.
don't
2
like
picks
it.
here in the third quarter. This looks like
Fuck
Jekyll
that.
and
Let me
Hyde
buy the
from what we
bar,
saw in
yeah.
the first half.
Well,
Big
and the
Master
bad thing
Pino,
is
Playboy
they're going to be
Carter.
in passing situations. They're coming
Don't
from behind.
point
They're
inside
going
this
to need him to
bar,
play
and
better. Like, he's going to have to
I
read the
walk
field
inside
better
this
and make
bar,
some plays if they want to get back in this football
making
game.
stuff in my glizzy. Nigga, trust me. Change with the quickness. Forget about you in prison. It's safe to say keep your distance.
Picked
Hold
up
on,
2
wait, need a
yards on that
minute. I
last one.
go
They
out
need
blowing
8
like
on
niggas.
2nd down.
Screaming at that, I'm tripping. The realest niggas gon' finish.
On the move. And the
And no
defense
Mason bench.
holds firm. No pickup at
Back in
all
the
on that
trenches.
play.
Oh, wants to run down.
Awesome
Always
job
in the
up front by
gun
this
with
defensive
30
line,
flip it, get
being
empty.
so
I
good at
take
the
it
point
from
of
out my
attack
den.
and eating blocks,
At least they
eating
with
some
me,
double
ain't got no
teams that
temper.
allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Tatum. Nice move there.
Gangsta, I
Gets it
hope
out
that's
to
what
the
I
22
scream while I'm
before
bleeding
going out of
out.
bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Bruins moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He uncorks one deep. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20. They'll be stopped
He's like
with
B4L.
getting the football and picking up big yardage
Shit
on the
next,
return.
nigga.
What a play there.
We see your stupid ass, the guy for making
And the
statements,
Cougars
choosing
are
sides about
threatening
my
on
beef
1st
with
and
them little
goal.
boys.
D looks as if they're about to bring the heat.
Any day, nigga. You know I'm a demon. You ain't met the devil until you seen me.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense. In the
For
sudden
any
change
reason, I don't give
situation,
a
they
fuck about
barely
how
had
you
a
treat
chance
your
to
body.
even
Give a fuck
blink.
about
Just
your
a
team.
second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line. And a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure
Luciano,
that pass.
Touchdown,
Ricardo,
Cougar!
like
Fired
Leonardo,
in from the red
wherever
zone
I
for the
go.
score. This dude
I
is
hope you
just
know, like I
slicing
know. Going
and
down for choosing
dicing this
sides, though.
defense into
Smelling
little
blood,
tiny
I'm
pieces.
feeling
Carving him up,
nine.
completely
Going
comfortable, knows
down, I know.
exactly
If
what
your
he's
mama
getting.
crying
Had
on
so
camera,
much success today.
please,
You got to find a way to make these
get your bed
quarterbacks
to
feel more uncomfortable.
And it's
my
up
mama
and
know.
good as
I'm a
they
demon
draw
seed. I'm into
just a
faith and
touch
shit.
closer. They got the ball in
And that's
great
that
field
Draco.
position, and bam, bam, 2
Got a
plays
piece in
and
this
into
bitch
the
shit,
end
nigga.
zone.
Go pass,
They're
nigga.
getting set to
Same
kick it
block,
away,
that
and
bitch that's
that
gonna be
last
your
score
ass,
took a
nigga.
little oomph out of this crowd.
You be serious around this bitch, nigga. Suck my dick.
Out of the end zone. Really disciplined
That
job
line.
by the coverage
You got
unit to
more whips
get
than a
down there
guy,
and
huh?
make the
All you
stop
whole
at
ass
the
niggas together
19.
ain't got more minions than they got, huh?
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They go to the ground.
Bruh.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Might be calling a hot route.
All these
That's the end
niggas.
of the
Oh,
quarter,
shit, I
and
don't like, man. I don't
UCLA
like
has
all
the
them
lead.
bitches.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is
Yeah,
shaping up.
yeah,
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish.
I don't like, no, I don't like nobody.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Trying to get it to the edge.
God
They'll
damn it.
knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Played him in that bitch.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB formation into the
Lay
boundary.
awake in bed
Try to take
thinking all
advantage
night.
of you necessarily spreading
I was
out,
living a hard
sending more
life.
resources to the field, try to take advantage.
Now I'm scarred for
Offense
life.
gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not
My
move.
car's
They did their
right.
assignments, got the TFL.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Same night.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail. Now you've set the other team up for almost automatic points.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. He has been surgical, precision
Swallow my pride.
passes, using the scalpel, the
Putting it
fine
on line.
instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a
079.
step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
UCLA Bruins will take over 1st and 10.
They give me mine.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He wants to change this route. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Bruins will hustle to the line. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got
Cut that weight out me now. I'm right back in full effect. Tell me how you hating on me, and I'm the reason you got respect, nigga.
touchdown, Bruins.
I stay ready to make a mess. 762 with that best, nigga. I'm a dog off the leash, might end up in a. I'm a Lamborghini, new McLaren, nigga. I ain't no vet.
Crowding a
Whipple.
lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has
You'll be
become
spinning
must-see
paragraphs, and I'm the
TV,
reason
and
why.
fellas, today's clash is no different. Arkansas is currently up big right now. So much so, feels like we can hear Pig Suey inside our studio. They are up by 34 over Indiana. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Back to throw, it's Kinsey. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
At the 39. Second down coming up.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jess.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
Going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Houston.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Bringing it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Goes to the option. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitchman in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They've got the screen set up. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. He might want another play. 4th down, gotta have it here.
Oh my.
And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense. You take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
For me.
Dropping back, it's Kinsey.
I ain't with that.
It's complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Houston.
Wow.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. It's good, and that's your ball game. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence build.